A good garden starts with good soil, but many people don't know that now is the best time to improve their soil. Today's video shows you 3 ways to take care of your soil over the winter so that it stays healthy and ready for a good growing season next spring. How often do you see bare ground in the wild? There's a good reason why the answer is not very often. Bare ground can be worn away by wind, snow, and rain. The nutrients in the soil also wash away when it rains or snows. Covering the soil in the garden has a number of benefits. Weeds have a much harder time growing in these conditions. Using organic materials like compost or leaves also feeds the soil, or more specifically, the life in the soil, which feeds the plants you grow. The question is, what is the best way to make the best soil? You don't need to spend a lot of money on soil amendments. You can improve the soil in a lot of ways for free or very little money. Start with the most popular ones: manure and compost. Now is the time to compost everything, such as leaves, grass clippings, kitchen scraps, and prunings. It's free, so just put it all in. Once the ingredients are well mixed, we'll have a lovely crumbly compost that smells great and is great for your garden. Also, manure is great, but you need to get it from a reputable source to make sure it doesn't contain herbicides. You could also make a compost pit or trench for your food scraps. This is especially helpful if you have plants that will be very hungry next summer, like climbing beans or squash. Late fall or early winter is the best time to dig a compost pit. After making a hole, you just put your food scraps, weeds, and dead leaves inside. Put everything in there. It smells bad, but that's okay. Simply cover it up. When something breaks down, it leaves behind a small area of fertile soil. When we plant our bean or squash plants in the spring, we just put them on top without digging. Putting a stick on top of it will help you remember where it is if you tend to forget. You could also use organic materials that haven't broken down yet, like leaves, grass clippings, hay, or straw at this time of the year. Spreading them out on beds is all it takes to take them down. It works great as mulch. Put wood chips, grass clippings, hay, or straw around fruit trees, bushes, and canes. This is going to break down much more slowly because it is chunky. This will keep weeds away for longer and slowly release nutrients to feed your plants. Lovely, beautiful, life-giving soil should be cared for, especially since it has given us so much. Now, how would you like to make the soil healthier and more alive? Take part in the conversation below. Do not forget to watch the video in the description for more recipe ideas and step-by-step instructions on how to make your own fertilizers and sprays that are full of nutrients. Enjoy your gardening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and look at our other videos for more gardening tips and tricks.